Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we are probably finishing this this series, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna kill Morga for good. That's right, I'm gonna kill him for good. Because apparently, now that we have a big tree, that's possible. I don't know. It doesn't need to make sense, it's magic, isn't it? So yes, we will be doing this quest battle, but also I want to get the other quest battle done, which involves actually getting some more cavalry, and some of my favourite cavalry for Orion, so I can't really complain. Honestly, I can't complain. I love the Sisters of Thorn. But 3 units of Sisters of Thorn is a lot of units of Sisters of Thorn. 3 units in 3 turns is what we'll be getting. Tell you what, King's Glade, do you want to get... Nothing. I want to save my money. Make sure I get Sisters of Thorn. Also, Morga's here somewhere. He's ambushing, so who knows where he is. But he's around. There he is. There he is. I found him. Found him, guys. I found him. So yeah, so I actually just, between this episode and the last one, it's not been long. Not been long at all for me recording. It's the same recording session. But I went and got some water, and I really just had to think about mini-campaigns, right? Because mini-campaigns, the scope of Warhammer 1 was such that a mini-campaign almost didn't matter, because you weren't really cutting much out of the game. But you kind of want all of it in the game, right? You want as many possibilities as possible. But now, with Mortal Empires, there's too many possibilities. So, I was thinking specifically for Wood Elves. I think the reason why this campaign has been so great for me, and why I love it so much, is because something that Total War Warhammer 2 has a problem with, I think, is that you end up in a position where... I get that it's like a sandbox, so you kind of want to write your own history, but you end up in positions quite often where you end up in this like prolonged war against a faction that you have no right being at war with. Like you're making your own story, but you kind of, with a campaign like this, you are focused on the story of the race you are playing, and you're not constantly like getting sidetracked by stuff that doesn't really fit their narrative. So, for instance here, like, yeah, we're fighting against Morga. It's a nice focused thing. But Bretonnia around, you know, there's Greenskins and stuff. Like, what would be great is if Corsairs appeared every now and then. You know, obviously can't happen in Warhammer 1, but if, you know, Dark Elf Corsairs came along, that'd be cool. Just something like that, you know, the odd, like, High Elf Expedition or something came along. Like, some random things like that. Some Skaven would pop up in the mountains. Just some variety like that. But the scope would be limited. And also, yeah, it'd be great to see, like, Belagar coming from the south as well, through the mountains. Just, you know, some dwarfs coming in to try and log, just little events like that. So, like the Chaos Invasions, but other factions. Stuff like that would be great. And it would keep it focused on the things that the Wood Elves are focused on. And because you'd be reacting to invasions and stuff, it means you can be isolationist. You don't have to spread out across the world. And that, sadly, is kind of what Mortal Empires forces you to do. Conquering is the only option. It's just conquer the world. That really is Mortal Empires. Which is fine for a lot of factions, you know? But for a lot of others, it's just like, I don't feel like I have any... There's no real reason for, say, Orion to be invading the Southlands. You know, what's he doing in Araby? He has no interest in Araby, but you might end up at war. Like, Tombkins might declare war on you, and you have no choice but to go there to stop them from being such a pain. And that's silly to me, you know? There's no reason to do that, but you kind of get forced into it just because that's what the game offers you. Whereas this, it's smaller, but it keeps it focused, and I love that.
You may speak your honeyed words, but I will see the lie concealed within.
Hello, Anmir. They have ended the trade agreement. Because we're finally unreliable because of all that ridiculousness with Quinnell.
A traitor stands before me. Speak, traitor.
Wow, she doesn't seem to like anyone. She hates us. Oh, what? Wow. Okay, she didn't like us breaking that treaty, huh? Total is minus 135. For negatives. That's, Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. Probably gonna be at war with him in a minute. We did so much to get all of... Yeah, of course it got foiled, always does. We did so much to cheer up all of our elfin friends. And then, oh, of course he went over there and we didn't intercept. Because, you know, of course. Of course. Tell you what, can we just, like, run at him? Would he fight us? This should be something he'll want to fight us with. but he seems to keep running away. So I'm going to block his path. He'll have no choice but to hop over us. And we should have 2 chances to intercept. Hopefully. Hopefully. Dada. Gained a rank. That's the one over here still, right? Yes, it is.
These are dark times.
They are dark times. Yeah, move faster on the campaign map. That sounds kind of pointless, if I'm honest, given the situation. 1 more turn, we can upgrade that. But we can upgrade the winery, though I don't want to do that and run out of money for the cavalry that I need, so I'll wait. There's no rush. Although upgrading Vol's Anvil would be nice too. Or Talrond. Oh, it's just a garrison. Never mind, we're good. But yeah, these guys aren't... No, wait. These guys aren't particularly happy with us. They really aren't. They really aren't happy with us. I mean, I could just hop over and murder them all. Should I do that?
By all means.
I think I will. They're basically at war with everyone. They have no friends. So yeah, we'll just take them out. That's fine. Fine. Kingsglade. Yeah, we're ignoring that. Okay, let's move on. But yeah, I love the focus of this campaign. It feels like we're never that far away from Athalauren, so it always feels like we are playing as the Wood Elves. It feels lore-friendly, even though this has been a bit silly, us killing their, the Lady Pope. But whatever, it feels focused, and I like that. Mortal Empires often misses that.
A traitor stands before me. Speak, traitor.
Trade agreement's been ended with Arguelon. Everyone hates us, huh? All because all of our friends decided to declare war on all of our friends. It's very annoying. See, that's what I was expecting. We had something similar happen a while back, if you guys recall. And yeah, he's somewhere in here again. I'm just going to keep chasing him. We're enough of a distance apart that whichever direction he goes in, we should be able to grab him, provided we can see him. There's another army over there. Where did that army come from? So now he's attacking us with a bunch of armies. What a nuisance. What a nuisance that is. But hey, we get a cavalry now, so let's do that. Do I get rid of some cavalry or do I get rid of some war dancers? I think we need to get rid of some war dancers, which is actually very sad. But, you know how it is. And yeah, 2 turns each. So, 2 more turns, and we can do the last quest battle. But yeah. Yeah, see, this is fun. I like this. That we got this, like, constant... trickle of beastmen coming in that are going to be like a genuine threat. I like that. That, to me, I find that very exciting. I like that. And it keeps it more in line with how the Wood Elves should behave. Because it encourages you to be insular and not to stray far. Because you need to defend things repeatedly. But it doesn't get in the way of actually completing the story. And that's really cool. So, you declare war on you because you're a jerk. And I'm going to call everyone to help, because that way all these guys will like me a little bit more, because we'll have an enemy in common. So let's do that. And I'm just going to auto-resolve because there's no point fighting it. But this is mine now. Good. Thank you. Yep. Yep. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine, mine. Right, you there. What have we got? Forest Draw. Love it. And suddenly we're making a lot more money again. Funny that. Funny that, eh? Alright, now I guess we can upgrade that then. And the garrison. Why not? There we go. Okay. Okay, so, 2 turns. 2 turns for Ryan to get his quest battle. And, oh, he's heading this way. Cheeky sod. Yeah, fine. Looks like you got it. Well done. Well done. These are 1% bonus damage. It really makes very little difference, these outposts. I sort of took it because I could, not because they're really benefiting me much. And they do earn a little bit of money, 150 quid each. It's fine. So, Lilith the Maiden. Ooh, this is new, I believe. This is new, I think. None of them are useful to us, the effects, but hey, the fate of the body. As with all things of the natural world, a denizen of the forest has shed their mortal shell and become one with the woods. Yet the question remains of how to honour the body, now that they have passed. They could be sacrificed in the flames, immolated as Orion is each year, a warrior's pyre, or the body could be planted down within the ground, allowing the hungry roots of the deep wood to draw strength from the mouldering remains. Interesting. So, big reduction in upkeep for forest spirit units, of which we have none, or we could bury them, in which case we could get cheaper recruitment cost, because, I guess, the deep wood has been nourished, and, the spirits can inhabit physical forms for us more easily. I'm going to burn the body. Because it doesn't really make much of a difference one way or the other. Now, where on earth did Morga go? Seriously. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so you go there. I don't know where he went. You run off over here. So I was like, oh, we're going to chase him wherever. I missed where he went. You might have seen it on the recording. I'm sure you did, but yeah, I somehow blinked and missed it. So, Kingsglade. What do we want for you? I don't know. Oh, we never actually got Winter's Barrel House. Yeah, let's get that then. Cool. So, one more turn. One more turn and we'll have that quest done. And now we have 3 armies running around Bretonnia. Basically. I mean, yeah, this one is still technically in Athaloran, but you know what I mean. We have 3 armies trying to run around here now. And we aren't actually managing to keep anywhere safe. Which, yeah, that's just the AI in Warhammer 1, sadly. That's just all they do. It's very annoying. It'd be fine if they actually fell for ambushes once in a while, but nope. Nope. It's not how it happens.
The words of the faithless seldom make it past their lips.
Hello, Agrelon. Enter the military access pact. Alright, fine. Oh, there's Morga, of course. Yep, fine. Fine. Ugh. Ambush foiled. Of course it was. There's only a 90% chance to succeed in ambush, so of course it was foiled. Why wouldn't it be? So yes, ambusher discovered. Yep. Settlement raised. But hey, this works. This works for us. This works. Orion has 3 Sisters of Thorn. So what have we got? Raid the following region. Are you kidding me? We now have to go and raid somewhere. We have to go and raid all the way over to Musion. That is disgusting. Are you kidding me? Okay, nothing in Athaloran escapes the notice of the Sisters of Thorn. They hear the whispers in the glades, the bird song in the canopies, and everything in between. Before long, the sisters locate a message bound for Mordrin, and pluck it from its destination with the delicate hand of fate. The letter is most certainly alien to those parts, written and sealed with all manner of foul and forbidden glyphs and mannerisms. It undoubtedly belongs to the cult of pleasure, the worshippers of Snikch. The message speaks of their prowling of Athaloran's glades, but nobody can know exactly where. Orion's rage is great. He is moments away from ordering the destruction of the glade in order to find the interlopers when the sisters present an alternative plan. The letter hails from Bretonnia. Tracing its source would enable its destination to be ascertained, and much destruction avoided. After all, the devastation of Bretonian lands is much preferable to that of Athaloran. Love it. And you gotta remember, those are Ariel's, ladies. So it's like I said. I said sneeze, sneeze. Ariel doesn't really care about that of the humans. They're just a tool for her. She might be this, you know, lovely and warm-hearted queen, but no, she also sucks. So, I'm going to have Iraq go and raid that region. I'm assuming anyone can go and do that, but who really knows? So can you reach them now? Because that would be lovely if you could reach them and kill them, because, well, I want them to be dead. Good, good. Thank you. Oh, they're still a bit alive, which I'm not happy about. Can you? Good, 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 good. Yeah, finish them off. Atta girl. Atta girl. Yep, kill him. Brilliant. Brilliant. Billion things. We've got a billion things. Yep, you head over there. And now you can level up. Lovely. I'd quite like you to get Eagle, so we'll get an Elven Steed, we get an Eagle next turn. Because we don't have any mounts. We don't have any mounts on anyone currently, which is a real shame. You actually get another level up. Speed of the Hunter. I want everyone to go faster. Especially because we've got a lot of cavalry. 101 speed for Glade Riders. That's delicious, isn't it? Absolutely delicious. So you move on a bit further. I want one person to actually take that back, and obviously we'll need to deal with Morgo as well. The jerk. Right, you run faster. I don't like the fact that we have no choice but to raid a friend of ours. Because, well, all of our friends are leaving us because they all decided to declare war on my buddy, which is just frustrating. But that's okay. Also, I don't know what to do with Orion now. What do I want to do with Orion? I guess hang out in the Oak of Ages for a hot minute, because anywhere we go is sort of pointless. Alright, well that'll do. Moving on. Okay, King's Glade. Population surplus, huh? In tier surf. That's fun. We're earning a bunch of money, again, which is lovely. You head up here to the humble chapel. Alright. You can't quite get close enough, so I'm not going to take that yet, in case Morga's right nearby. But I do want to take those back. Right, that is literally it for the turn, isn't it? I mean, I guess I could upgrade some stuff, but it sort of doesn't matter at this point. So let's move on. Oh, and no, I don't want to do that just yet. You hold out there a minute. And yeah, Castle Carcassonne is going to get destroyed, because of course it is. Yeah, you have that, mate. Go ahead. Morga, you absolute clod. Alright. Yeah, he can just keep going. He's going to destroy that too. It's fine. Not worth the hassle. Nah, I just want to do those quest battles. This was, you know, this was part of us conquering things and retrieving amber. We got enough amber now. Like, it's all good. So, they can take those outposts. Oh, and let's upgrade that too. Good.
How can I assist you?
How can you assist me? That's a good question. Speed of the Hunter would be nice. Because, yeah, I want these guys to get in there quicker. Okay. We are almost there. We are almost there. Which means we are almost doing the quest. Hopefully.
Lives of the faithless seldom make it past their
Okay, Teveril, what do you want? Ended their military access pact for me. Yes, of course they have. Of course.
How can I assist you? Anything is possible.
Okay, we can't quite raid yet, but we can still come here. That's fine. Oh, and I just realised we don't have any pacts with these guys. Awkward. And I don't think we're going to get any, because we're still unreliable. That's okay. 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 They've wiped out this entire place. You know what? I'm going home. I'm going home. Come on, ladies. Come on. We're just going to set up a bunch of... Why can't you move over here? Oh, now you can. That's odd. Yeah, we'll set up a bunch of ambushes, or we could just babysit these places. I think setting up ambushes is probably better, isn't it? Probably. And yeah, let's get one of those for some more money. Massive Oracle and that place. Fine. Okay, next turn. We're nearly done. Yeah. Go ahead, Morgan. Go ahead. Hate this guy. Hampshire discovered. Doesn't matter. Okay, good. Raid. Now I need to end turn again for that raid to hit. And oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I didn't realize they had another settlement. We'd never finished off Tyresith when we took this place. Oh, well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Alright, you head over to Talrond, and you may have to hop over there and deal with them. Cool. Okay. So yeah, it looks like they were attacking Quenelles. Argwalon's still going through it, which is, you know, good for him. And I really do like Aquitaine's flag. I think it's really cool. And their colour scheme's great too. Also, I hate that I zoomed in so we could get a better look at it, but it obviously shrinks when you zoom in, so it doesn't help. Anyway, end turn. That quest should be done. Oh, there's Morga. No, it's not. That's a different one again, isn't it? He's running between us. That's a bold move. Quest successful. Okay, we did it. And then, Cloak of Isha. Move any character to the Glade of Eternal Midnight. We're there already. Brilliant. Brilliant. I cannot believe the steps of these quests. It's ridiculous. To say they had a bunch of quests after have a tier 5 settlement with a tier 5 building with tier 5 units, and then here's another 50 things to do. Like, what on earth? Anyway, much Bretonnian land is burned in the name of truth, and Orion watches dispassionately as field after field is torched as part of his investigation. Eventually, in a mansion belonging to a Kruger, his scouts discover an unsent letter hidden in a secret chamber, addressed to a Glade Lord. If the letter is to be believed, the Cloak of Isha is to be given to the Cult of Pleasure in exchange for the Mark of Snikch. That is not good. Don't want that to happen. Orion is incensed. A Glade Lord, sworn to the defense of Athelloren, plots against the forest and plans to usurp it. There is no time to waste. Haste must be made back to the forest to confront this errant and treacherous lord before it is too late. Back destroyed, Quell's destroyed, and oh, we got a Waystalker, just for why not. Cool. Those Way Watchers that become attuned to the forest's every motion soon find they prefer the company of the trees to their own kindred. These Waystalkers are the most expert of hunters, singularly dedicated to the whims of Athalloran. And yeah, we're here.
These are dark
Hi.
times.
I mean, not that dark.
Your orders are acceptable.
It's just, we are in the Glade of Eternal Midnight, so that could explain a thing or two. And yeah, you guys just take turns. Oh, and that updated. Brilliant. Okay, good. So we did that, and then do a battle. Finally. Finally, it is clear now that the Glade Lord has been deceived by Slaanesh. The temptation of power and pleasure was far too corrupting. They have fallen to chaos, and now the Dreaming Woods, Athel Caroline. Cool. They cannot be allowed to enter that realm of terror and malice with the Cloak of Isha. It must be secured, and for both their own sake and that of the realm, the Glade Lord and retinue must be put to the sword. The forest watches with fearful anticipation. The night glens seem to grow darker as the hour of battle approaches. Orion knows he cannot flinch, and that everything he does in the defense of his realm. So this is what I was talking about. This is nice to get something other than Beastmen for a bit. Something else sort of, you know, relevant. But again, they are limited, because there's only so many, you know, like, enemies that they could have put into these quests, because there were so few factions at the time. So, anyway. Hunting Hound. Chance of intercepting an army using the underway. God, that is good to get. That's a really good one to have. And, yep, you're dead now. Bye, Sidiku. Sidiku Bloodclaw. Sidiku. There we go. Cool. Yep. All the things.
Lady of the Azhag.
Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, I don't know. Call of the Woods. No, what sort of army have you got? It's pretty mixed, I'm going to be honest. But we're going to need to be aggressive. Let's get the Wildwood Rangers more fighty. So, Call of the Woods it is.
My
Good.
journey begins.
And I'm not going to upgrade to that tier 5 because it costs us some amber. I don't want to waste amber. And I guess you're done there, so you can start heading up to Massive Hawkle and defend that for a bit. Now, yeah, there's the quest. Cool. Orion, me lad. You don't get Unicorn. We've got to get Unicorn, right? Good, good. And we do have this Waystalker, which would be nice to use, but I don't think there's much need for him, so we won't bother. Okay, good. Let's do it. Let's just teleport over there and brilliant. Also, the fact that it's Slaanesh, so it's a good enemy to have, right? Slaanesh is a classic enemy of the Elves, and this was the first instance of Elves in Warhammer. So Slaanesh is a good one, right? Just to have it. This is a world building thing, even though we're not fighting Slaaneshi things. It's the stories surround Slaanesh, which I think is really good. I love that. That is brilliant. I love it. But also, if it's Slaanesh, you know, you think Dark Elves or the demons of Slaanesh, right? There are things that even now still don't exist for that. So it is kind of tough to sort of play game 1 thinking, oh, well, I could have had Dark Elves. And then by the time we got game 3, we can look back at game 2 and be like, oh, wow, there weren't even Chaos Demons in the Vortex campaign, which I think is the biggest thing, which just made no sense to me. Like, the Vortex, the whole point of the Vortex is to keep demons from being able to flood over the world, right? It's to siphon off enough winds of magic so the demons can't take hold, because demons can only exist when there's, like, you know, the winds of magic are like, you know, powerful, I guess. You know, when there's a lot of winds of magic in the world, that's what powers the demons. It's what allows them to manifest. And so the Vortex siphons all that away. And in the Vortex campaign, where it's in flux and like, oh no, chaos keep emerging, none of them are demons. I just find that so funny. When really, they should all be demons. And Skaven, because of the story, but still, like, it's silly to me. But, yeah, I find it interesting to see, like, how they've made do with what they had at the time, and it's still very compelling. And this is sort of a better story than going, oh, who are their enemies? Alright, those enemies are here. Like, Slaanesh doesn't have to be direct like that. It doesn't need to be Slaaneshi demons for it to be a Slaanesh-themed story. Instead, we find more elves. You know? Why the heck not? Although I don't like the chances. Yeah, I really don't like the chances. So, let's kill Evelyn here. Can't believe she'd go and get tempted by Snikch like that.
This naive and foolish Glade Lord has allowed his mind to be poisoned by the Prince of Pleasure. The Dreaming Woods are a forbidden place of great malice and deception, and in his folly, our erstwhile brother has been twisted by the dark deeds within. There can be no further mercy. As I am born from Kurnos' spirit, so shall these dark servants be purged by it. Let them face the rage of the forest!
God, I haven't seen this map in forever. Like, seriously, I'd forgotten this map existed. Is this even in Warhammer 2? Is it? I really don't know. I don't remember it. So, God, I don't know how long. It was when I had fewer than 100 subscribers. Right, Warhammer 2 was like a week from release, I think. It was a week or two from release. I played a tournament with a couple other YouTubers. With 3 other YouTubers. I'm not sure any of them are still YouTubing, actually, which is the crazy thing. But yeah, we did a little multiplayer tournament, and this was one of the maps used. And not only was it a multiplayer tournament, it was a ridiculous multiplayer tournament because it was a modded one. So it was actually a chaos mod that added like demons and things. So the ridiculous thing is, I was playing as Snikch in that tournament, and this map was one of the maps that we used. When I was playing as Snikch. So I find that really funny. I find that really amusing. That this is like straight up. This was designed for a Snikch themed storyline, and yeah. And the last time I remember seeing this map, I was playing as them. So I find that really fun. I think that's great. So yeah, good times. Although I'm pretty sure Shadow Online Gaming is still doing videos from time to time. It's certainly not as often as he used to. He's a good lad. Introduced me to a bunch of people. Some in the YouTube community and the multiplayer community. So it's through him, sort of, you know, met Turin for the first time, and just that whole bunch, like our whole community. It was Shadow Online Gaming introduced me to them. So yeah, good lad. Okay, yeah, I just think charging like lunatics. We really don't need any finesse here. Also, oh, we gotta wait for those spells. We gotta wait for the spells. That is disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. It sucks. Orion, get stuck in. Where's my spellcaster? Around. Okay, Pit of Shades. Boom. That'd be a giggle. Alright, you guys are sort of doing okay here. Okay, this is working. This is working. Oh, you head over here. Yeah, it looks like we're doing a good job. Yeah, this seems to be working quite well. Okay, everyone charging. Okay, you charging over here. We are really getting them stuck, which is exactly what we needed. Where is Orion? Here he is. This is a mess. Absolute mess. I love it. Are they all unbreakable? Are these guys unbreakable? They are. Interesting. The Eternal Guard are unbreakable. How odd. Okay. Okay with that. So it does lower their speed, by the way. It does lower their speed. Malcosmify Miasma. Very good spell for that reason alone. Great to have shadow magic when you're combating like a sort of a kiting build like this. Because yeah, you really want to slow things down so you can catch up to them. But yeah, this has just been abysmal for our old Snikch. And oh, good, here we go. Curse of Anir, which is fantastic. Lowers speed and accuracy. Speed again, great for chasing down, you know, fleeing units like this. Oh my word, really? Come on. Come on. I had people chasing them down here. How did you all get distracted? Come on. So yeah, great spell that. And also, there's the Shield of Thorns, which is extra weapon damage and missile resistance. So again, when you're using like a big sort of war dancer heavy army, like I tend to, right? Suddenly, it's pretty great. Pretty great to have Sisters of Thorn. And so I used to make use of them a lot. And it really paid off. Really did. So, where are you at? Yeah, you try and put them on there. That works. And, you're all the way over here, huh? Eternal Guard is still going. Fighting Wild Riders, which I don't like. That's okay. I say it's okay. There we go. There we go. I couldn't click on them. And, oh, what's going on here? In the heat of battle, your enemies fall down without warning. Suddenly, Chaos Spawn bursts forth from the remaining elves. Omg. Oh, well, you guys can just leave that, I guess. I don't like the rods. I really don't like the rods. So I guess that's why the Eternal Guard were unbreakable. If so, there would be a few left at the end for the Eternal Guard. Oh, in Horn of the Wild Hunt. We never did that for the charge bonus buffs. I forgot I had it. Okay, now this is a bother. But I'll just whittle them down. And yep, you killed all them. Well done, guys. Well done. Good. And they're all dead? Nope, not yet. Not yet, but almost. Okay. Go save our spellcaster, yeah? Go save our spellcaster. Occam's Mind Razor on them. So yeah, big old buff to their attack stats. And I guess I'll hit him with a Melcast. We really don't need to, it does nothing. But yeah, this works. Also, I love that. Good idea to use Chaos Spawn in the quest. I really love that. Because, you know, any pact you have with Chaos, like, they're gonna use you as a sort of, if you embrace it, they'll use you as a sort of a conduit for sort of chaos, essentially. And they can just corrupt the crap out of you if you let them. That's part of what makes Warhammer a bit scary. As soon as someone gives in to chaos, you know, there's a real question of, were they corrupted before or after they gave into it, you know? But yeah, mutation, pretty common. Especially when you're up for it. Although, the thing with this, though, is elves don't tend to mutate. We mentioned that earlier, right, in the campaign. They don't mutate. The thing that made wood elves, you know, the thing that Chaos did to wood elves made them isolationist. It made them distrusting of all the other races. And that was how Chaos wins, you know, keeping the elves down like that. So, anyway, but screw it. Screw it. Warhammer is always about exceptions. The best stories come from exceptions. So, I'm cool with it. End battle. Decisive victory. Excellent. So, Evelyn is dead. We're not going to take on the captives, because they all worship Slaanesh, so no, we're going to kill them all. I'm going to let them live. So, quest successful. We got the Cloak of Isha, which is just disgustingly brilliant. I love Cloak of Isha. So, so long as we have hit points lower than 20%, it disables above 20%, we replenish hit points, and we get 44% damage resistance. So, it basically means that as long as we're on less than 20% health, Orion will have he'll take basically half the damage he was taking a moment ago, and he will regenerate. So it's disgusting. It makes him impossible to kill. Like, so difficult. The amount of battles that it just comes down to Orion soloing an army. It's unbelievable. The guy's an absolute champ. So, and Cloak of Isha is what does it. Really is. So anyway, also reduction in Vampiric and Chaos Corruption. Lovely. And enemy hero success chance goes down, magic resistance goes up, melee defense goes up. It's great. He's a good boy. So, talisman gained. Yes, we've spoken about this. This cloak, renewed annually by Ariel herself, is all Orion needs to protect himself. Which explains why he's got sort of a nudist vibe, you know? You do thirst for the hunt. You are a thirsty hunty boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're my thirsty hunty boy. Should we up speed, maybe, of everyone? I don't even know, really. The fact that Orion can get Prey of Anathema in campaign is wild. That's such a cool thing. Prey of Anathema, if you don't know, it's like a net. You use it on someone for 22 seconds, they can't move. And it lowers their missile resist, which is disgusting for Wood Elves, because Wood Elves have got the best archers, and they fire, like, 100% accuracy. Which actually make them easy to bob and weave and avoid every single shot because there's no spread. But if you stop your opponent from moving completely, every single arrow will land. And you will completely annihilate whatever you happen to have paused in place. So it just, Prey of Anathema used to be the most frustrating thing in the world. It used to be unbelievable. There's been a lot of balancing since. I think Wood Elves are in a better place these days. Just like little tweaks, nothing major. But, yeah, Prey of Anathema, such a nonsense ability. One big thing they did with it is they limited the amount of times you could use it, which is a big deal. You can use it twice nowadays. You could use it infinitely in Warhammer 1, which just made it so cheesy. But I suppose we do need to upgrade you, huh? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Charge bonus is lovely. I'm going to go with speed, though. I actually want speed, so we can close the distance a little quicker. Cool. And let's up our winery. Good. And now, I'm actually going to wait one more turn, Yoke of Ages, make sure everyone's fighting fit again, and then we're going to go stop Morga. And that'll be it. That'll be it for the campaign. Which I'm actually kind of sad about now. I've really been enjoying this campaign. And Morga's just having a tear around the place, having a whale of a time. Attacking whoever the heck he fancies, you know? Which, honestly, I'm cool with. I'm actually cool with that. It does feel like he's headed up north, so it feels like he's heading towards the quest battle. In my mind, that is what he's doing. Even though, no, he exists outside of quest battle versions of him, but whatever. It's all good. I guess you can just sit there and ambush for no particular reason. And yeah, this is it then. This is it. We're going to go to the Silver Spire. So let's go through this one more time, huh? So it has come to this. Morga has thrown an almost endless torrent of beastmen at the Wood Elves, yet they have pushed back the tide, apart from in Carcassonne, where everything went a bit tits up. But don't worry about it, it's on our land in the first place, so whatever, humans can deal with it. It's their problem now. Now, the Shadowgave makes one final gambit, a push for the Silver Spire itself, intent on poisoning the water supply that nurtures so much of the land, and leaving it for dead. He cannot be allowed to succeed, yet Morga has dark and twisted schemes that make him extremely difficult to kill. The Azhag must watch carefully, and use their superior elven intelligence to overwhelm his trickery. Hold fast against these desperate beasts. See the day one, and the old world saved. So we're going to go do this now. And we're going to go attack it. So, should be a giggle, huh? I don't feel like he's taking us seriously. Yeah, I don't feel like he's taking us very seriously. Also, can I just say, this is, we have the worst army to fight, like, hordes of Chaos Spawn. We really do. If we want to fight hordes of Chaos Spawn, then we should just have a bunch of archers. But we don't. We actually have to fight these guys, and they hit pretty hard. But we do have a Sisters of Thorn, and frankly, we can kill them so quickly. You saw the last couple of battles. They lasted all of 2 seconds. They have no armor, so Wild Riders just rip them to pieces. But, you know, we can still lose the odd unit. Doesn't happen if you just, you know, keep them at arm's length and shoot them, but still. So, let's do it.
The Yoke of Ages stands strong in the face of adversity. You have the strength to stop Morga. Let the horn of Kurnus blast one last time in triumph, and rid the world of these foul creatures forever.
Huh. Well, how about that? That's gorgeous. Look at the statues of the Lady of the Lake. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, that's really cool. You can see it's held sacred by Bretonnia, but it's very Athelloran-y, but it's not actually in Athelloran, which is interesting. Though it does have the same sort of touch of magic as, you know, as the, you know, Kingsglade and the Oak of Ages has. You know, it's the same ancient elven magic, so it's, you know, it's all good. Right. This lot, I'm going to trust can hold back the tide from this side, and we'll attack this side. I actually love this mission, by the way. I absolutely love this. I'd forgotten that this was it. But now that I'm seeing it, yeah, I remember this finale, and I really like it as a battle. I think it's really cool. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. So let's get you guys up here. You guys there. And we have a billion war dancers, so I'll probably just charge them all in from one side, honestly. Alright, tell you what, I'll split them up a bit. Let's do something like that. I'll send you that way, send you that way. Oh, and Orion, melee please. You got the Cloak of Isha, you have nothing to fear. Okay. Let's put on Skirmish Mode. Very boring, but that's what it is. And hang on a minute. Are they all summoned or what? Oh no, there's a ridiculous thing. What they do. How does this work? His protective aura will be weakened in 40 seconds, so we need to wait. We need to wait. These guys get a bunch of defenses. So what is it? It's just a big ward save, is it? 95% ward save. Yeah, okay. I'll just wait then. What a nuisance that is. So yeah, we'll have to kill them quickly once that depletes. But that's perfect. Like, we will be killing them quickly when that depletes. That's the whole plan. Alright. Now we're good. No. Lock the group. Thanks. Okay. Good. Okay, you attack there. And, well, that's a few, isn't it? There's a few lads up here. Yeah, let's hit them. That'd be fun. Sisters of Thorn! Oh, so I was trying to get all of you. Come on, ladies. Let's line up, yeah? And, yeah, you guys run back. Good. I was back again. And Protective Aura's back, which is really annoying. Yeah, that's really frustrating. Oh well. Okay, yeah, you guys keep running back. You keep running back. And you guys run over here. Let's get them with the hounds. That should do some good work. And, yeah, look at all this nonsense. You little swines. We need to kill these Chaos Spawn in a hurry. 95% ward saves are not fun. Alright, so let's up the ante over here. Alright, good. You go charge them down. You go charge them down. And good. Let's charge them in. And yep, you start murdering these guys. Perfect. And yep, you hit them. We are slaughtering these guys. We really are. This is sort of embarrassing. You guys okay? You guys okay, bad guys? Yeah, I don't want to be mean. I feel like I'm being mean. How are our allies doing? Our allies seem to be doing quite poorly, if I'm totally honest. So, Curse Vandal here, so they can't really fight back. Suits me lovely. Love it. Big fan. Big fan of that. Big old ward save again, though. This is annoying. We go another 30 seconds. It's very crafty. It's very crafty indeed. But, so is debuffing the crap out of their attack stats. So they can't fight back. That's quite crafty too. It's very crafty. Seriously, I love their free spells. They're so good. And they have infinite uses of it. They actually have infinite uses of it. It's unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, you guys get a bit closer because your ranged attack is going to be great. Oh, Bestigor herd's coming in. Wow. Well, alright then. Yeah, you have to be careful here, huh? Yeah, you have to be careful. Okay, come on. Come on, just kill these Chaos Spawn, please. Please kill these Chaos Spawn. Okay, come on. Ah! It's back again. Jerks. War Dancers! Yeah, keep going. Keep going, peeps. Alright, you get out of here again. Wild Riders. Oh wait, no, you charged the back. Yes, you did. Okay, you charged the back there. Charge to the back there. Oh, you're sort of just getting roped into that now, which I don't like. Okay. Good. Now you cavalry, hold back. And... Yep. Good. How is everyone else doing? Oh, fine. They're doing fine. They're holding. They're holding. Some Chaos Spawners starting to come out this way, but I think we got them. Our infantry is going to struggle over here, though. So, tell you what. You go over there. Morga's still alive, which is obviously frightfully dull. Okay. Alright, this is perfect. You guys run the heck away. And you lot. This looks like it's going to work rather well. Perfect. Thanks, lads. Thanks. Thanks for walking into that. That was wonderful. Genuinely. Oh, look. Everybody's dead. Alright, tell you what. You go fight him. Everyone else, run over here. Good. Good stuff. Now, let's make sure he can't fight back. Yep. You keep hitting him. He doesn't have much in the way of armor, so we're good. And you hit harder, mate. You hit harder. Okay. Attack them. And yeah, we're doing a number on this lot. So, enfeebling foe. Now, what are these lot doing? They're just getting kited around. Yeah, I think we're good. So yeah, you keep going for Morga. I know he's got ludicrous defense right now, but that's okay. That's fine by me. Okay, excellent. Keep stabbing him. Come on. Give him a good stab. Give Morgan a good stab, won't you? Come on. Come on. Come on, you got 1 second. God damn it. How boring. I really wish we had, just like a bunch of Weight Watchers would be great, honestly. Just a bunch of Weight Watchers would be superb. And yeah, I guess you guys just throw javelins at him for a bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna get our cavalry over here to help out everyone else. You go do that, and you lot can run over here. And my archers, well, I say archers, these guys should be able to get some good damage into Borga. But really, it's Orion that want to do the damage. So, I'm going to try and weaken Morga. Get his melee defense down. Yeah, so I can really whittle him down. That's the thing, Morga can also regenerate, so he's a pain like that. Okay, good. Now, hit him. You guys, you can crush him. Just crush him. Come on, you only got 15 seconds. It's pathetic, but you can get him. Come on. Just swing that flipping thing. Come on. Okay, brilliant. He's suffered some damage. Okay. And now he's got his aura back. Nuisance, isn't it? Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, and these guys need to be stopped. Oh, looks like Morga's gonna break. Does look like Morga's gonna break, which is nice. And yeah, Orion, he's taking damage, but it actually doesn't matter, because he's not hit his healing cap, so... Ugh. Must you run out of ammo? Tip, you go for them. Classic. Nice. Yeah, and them. Cool. Oh, just gorgeous. I absolutely love Wild Riders. They're some of my favourite units. They really are. And yeah, this is a bit sketchy, isn't it? Definitely a bit sketchy. So is this. Can you die now? Come on. Oh, it is weakened, apparently. Okay, just throw a thing at him. Okay, good. You guys did a great job over there. You guys charge them down. You guys charge them down. Okay, excellent. Sisters of Thorn, actually quite resilient. They're actually pretty resilient. So they don't have much armor. They don't have a huge amount of armor. But they are sturdy. They are sturdy. Oh, and he's still getting his little... What an annoying person. They got a lot of physical resist, Sister Thorn. They're great. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. Great unit. Great unit. Okay, there you go. You lot doing a fun job. And yeah, it looks like everything's broken apart from... oh, there's a Psycho over there fighting a treeman. Wow, that's really cool. Get him, lad. Attaboy. He didn't like that much, did he? No, he didn't. Yeah, Morga's just... Yep. He's just going to escape, which is a bit rubbish, if I'm honest. But yeah, we're getting through these guys nice and quick. Let's limit their ability to fight back, and... yeah, looks like we're going to go get him there. So we've got a bunch of Treekin over here. Oh, another Cygor over there. Well, I'm glad our little woodland friends came and helped us. But, yeah, that shield lasts too long. It's quite annoying. I don't feel like you can really take much advantage of it. Also, the fact that he's not unbreakable in this quest battle I think is disappointing. It'd be nice to actually kill him, you know? So that's it. We did it. We saved a silver spire, so the water hasn't been poisoned, and the Lady of the Lake can continue to bestow blessings on mortal kind, which is perfect for us because it keeps Alith Anar safe, which is all we really care about, thanks to our minds being corrupted by the Chaos Gods. Yeah, it's all we care about. Anyway, yeah, fantastic. Let's end the battle. Close victory. Right, close victory. Lovely. Killed a lot of beastmen. We really did kill a lot of beastmen. I mean, a lot of them were just hanging out behind us, which is fine, but we killed a lot. Let's kill the captives.
Victory! Morga is relegated to oblivion, Orion, along with his feculent ilk. You have held Athelloren against the beastly hordes and averted the absolute catastrophe from befalling the entire world. Now winter is approaching. We all feel the icy chill in the air. The time has come for you to return to the Oak of Ages. Ariel is calling. Step into Athelloren's leafy embrace and begin the cycle of renewal once again. This is one end, Orion, but every end is a new beginning.
That's a really cool way for it to end as well. The fact that I happen to be just stood right next to the Oak of Ages there for that last bit was fantastic. But yeah, that was superb. I love that. The idea of just, yep, that chapter's done. It's time for Orion to go back into the Oak of Ages and be born anew, which is very, very cool. So I don't know if I mentioned actually, it has to be a new Glade Lord every year. Just has to go into that tree to hang out, turn into Orion. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, very cool, very, very cool. I love this campaign. This campaign is great. Like, I miss mini campaigns now, like a lot. This is it. I feel like this is so much more important now. Because yeah, like the scope of Warhammer is too big now. I love that everything's in it, and don't get me wrong, I want way more, right? I want way more in like whatever Mortal Empires turns into when there's 3 games in it, you know? I want it to be as big as it possibly can, but I also want the ability to have smaller theatres, you know? Where it's just real like focused on a particular story for a particular race. I love that. That's what I'm really interested in Warhammer. It's just these little, you know, Wood Elves versus Beastmen or whatever else. There's other factions running around and they play a part of it, but they aren't the focus. They're just world building, you know. I love that. So I really enjoyed this campaign. I hope you guys did too. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah, it's been quite eye-opening, I think, sort of how Wood Elves started. Because frankly, this campaign and the way it plays, so much better than how the Wood Elves play in Mortal Empires. Mortal Empires might be newer, but the Wood Elves were not designed for it. They were not designed for that campaign. They were designed for this campaign. And in this campaign, it's actually pretty damn good. There's things that are a bit annoying with it. You know, the amber system stopping you from getting like access to the full roster. Because like even having half of the map here in alliance with everyone, we only had 6 amber left at the end. So that means 6 tree units. It's a bit crap, you know? It really limits the variety. So there's issues with it. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. So, you know, that's really the main thing. That's really the main takeaway here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thanks for sticking with it. And yeah, who knows what will be coming on next? I don't know. I never know. I never know the plans for my channel too far ahead. I always wing it. So hopefully you're enjoying whatever the heck is happening on the channel now or in future. And yeah, remember to hibernate. Because if you do, you might turn into a goat person. I think that's the takeaway here. Brilliant. Comment, like, subscribe. Hibernate so you can turn into a goat dude. Make sure you hibernate in a tree, though. That's the takeaway. Okay, guys. Hibernate in a tree. Become a goat person. And don't add me. Brilliant. Have a good one, guys.